right, so let's take a look here. So what we have here, this is your spot for serial number. These blocks do not have a serial number on them. So you can have one engraved here. Start with a brand new engine block serial number. You've got your distributor port. Now we have tested all of these things when we got them in the shop. These are all going to be standard threads. So standard threads on all the different ports, head studs, all the different oil galleys, your generator, starter. You know, the plugs are going to be a standard size for the freeze plugs. Same thing with all of the hardware on the front side of the engine. So it is going to be set up right here. It's already clean and everything for you to go ahead and start building. It may not be a bad idea to just hone out the pistons and the sleeves and so forth. It's probably not a bad idea to just kind of clean it up just a little bit, because these things are made, you know, a certain amount of time. You just want to make sure you clean this thoroughly. I'm going to be doing the same thing with this one. I'm going to clean everything out to make sure that everything is good. I would say anytime you work with a precision part, do that. It doesn't matter if it's a new part, it doesn't matter if it's an NOS part, new old stock, clean it before you start doing anything, and don't expect it to be perfect right out of the package. I can't stress that enough. And it's not just Kaiser Willys, it's not just the Willys world, it's anywhere you go. You just want to make sure that you take the extra step. You're putting this into a vehicle, clean everything, no matter how long. Because if you buy this and you let it sit for 2 years, it's going to be different than when you first purchase it. So as far as like cleanliness and so forth. So make sure you clean everything first. Just do yourself a favor. That being said, so I did have a question about the valve area. So they are cut. This is not a hardened seat. They were not that way from the factory. And so this is a block valve cut. So don't let that scare you away. My CJ2A that I'm running right now does not have hardened seats in it. Everything is absolutely fine. You guys have seen me doing videos riding around. They test these engines in desert conditions. So they actually really test these from the manufacturer in a very rigorous way to make sure that performance is proper. But that being said, we're gonna be doing our own tests on this and posting all the different things that we do with this build in another vehicle. So that being said, you do have the cuts along here. And again, like I said, I just put a head on here just to basically cover it up. And I've already got to kind of clean up some of this stuff. So I just can't stress that enough. Anyway, you've got all the different spots for the head studs, all standard thread. The piston bore is going to be set to standard. So this is a standard block engine. You've got here, this is the water pump, standard bolts. Everything's cut there just the way that it's supposed to. The front engine area, again, you've got the main caps, all three. I'll flip it over in just a minute. And then you've got your cam right here. All of these, again, standard bolts. So we'll come back around here. What I like the most about this is you'll see the valve guides are already in. So you don't have to put valve guides in this. They're already in. You've got your, here for your oil pump. So everything's set up there. You've got your fuel line, fuel right there for the fuel pump. This is already planed and everything is ready to go ahead and take the intake and exhaust manifold. And I don't know if I can get a shot like this. I've got a straight edge here. So I've got my straight edge. But let's see. All the way across. We've got no gap, absolutely straight. Absolutely straight. Same thing on the head. And I don't know if I can get this shot perfectly, but we're gonna do our best. Absolutely straight, no gaps, absolutely flat. So all the surfaces are just like that. They're straight, they're flush, they're cut. And so what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this over. So I took the head off. I've just got a couple bolts because I was using the head just to kind of cover the area. But we'll turn this over and we'll take a look at the inside of the engine. All right, so we flipped the engine over. As I said, you've got the main caps. So the main caps are installed. And then right here is where that tube is going to go. And then I'll show you in just a minute that little package. You've got the bolts, you've got the washers that come with it. Let's see, are they marked? Okay, so on the main bearing caps, you have 18501, you've got 80104 and 1652, looks like an 8. So it looks like they are marked. You can write these numbers down. When we get into it, we'll kind of see if maybe there's another casting mark that kind of, these are location specific as well as orientation specific. So again, we'll get to that when we start doing this build. I've got the straight edge, absolutely straight across the board. And so again, it's really nice product, really nice engine block. Really excited to be able to test all this stuff out. So again, there's only one cam bearing. So let's spin you around right here. One cam bearing in the front right here. It's not installed, so you will need to install that. But all the different lobes here, those are machined and ready to accept the camshaft. So rear of the engine, front of the engine. Again, pistons are all set up. You've got all the tappet holes here. So we'll be doing a video showing about that. Those are going to be standard bore for the tappets. There is an oversized in case you are worn. We do have those at Kaiser Willys. So again, I'm very happy with this right out the box. So we're going to be doing a lot of videos with this, a lot of testing with this. Every step of the way, any sort of test that I can run will be run on this so that we can provide you guys with the information. If you have any questions about this, again, these are ready to go. We have a number of these already at the shop. They are going to come pre-packaged in a crate like so, and they'll be in a green plastic bag. You will get this bag of hardware. You will get the pistons. We do offer the head that matches. We're going to be getting brand new crankshafts made by the same place. So we will be getting brand new standard crankshafts for chain driven or gear driven, whichever one you want to go with. And we're going to get into this. So like I said, here's the bag of hardware that is going to be in this crate with the engine. Here's that rear tube for the rear main cap. You've got all your Freeze or Welsh plugs. You've got all the different little set screws and galley plugs and oil plugs that are going to go with the engine. You do get the main dowel pins. So really cool. Pistons in the vintage packaging. Vintage-like packaging, because apparently guys online want to get technical. Vintage style packaging. Okay. Let's get this open. So very cool. Very cool piston. Standard. It's got orientation, which way it should go. Wrist pin is in there. So you'll get a set of these, set of rings, packaging. Get yourself a head. You can get yourself a crankshaft. We have the camshafts, chain driven or gear driven. The gear driven, you can get NOS. The chain driven, you can get NOS or brand new. So, engine blocks. Again, find them at KaiserWillys.com now. Give me a call, ask for Jason. I'll get you hooked up. They get free shipping with these. Free shipping. So wherever you are, we set it up to get you guys this without any shipping charge. So free shipping, KaiserWillys.com. I'll have the link below. We'll have the part number below. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff, and this is just the beginning. We'll start getting a little bit more information and get more technically involved so that we can answer more of your technical questions once we get this process rolling. So thanks for watching, guys. Check us out. Give me a call. Thanks for watching.